Hey everybody, it's Evan Vanderbilt for another episode of Once Around the Block. Who am I here with?
Gray Johnson. Nice to meet you guys.
Hey man, let's walk around the block.
All right, sounds good. Well,
Gray, what's going on?
not too much. Up here for our continuing ed course at Georgetown University in social media management, getting our certificate. And man, what a beautiful day to be doing a walk around the block.
Exactly, right? I just told Gray about this concept like 2 minutes ago, and he was super down right off the bat. So
absolutely, this is cool, man. It's interesting to be a part of something like this. Well, I tell you, I'm not sure exactly what you want to have a conversation about, and I hate to keep going back to the weather, but you worried about it snowing on Friday with it being 70 degrees in springtime right now?
Is that what they're saying?
That's what it's saying on the app, at least. I mean, I don't know how much you can really trust those things, but
the problem is, I basically just steer clear. Whether it's going to be nice or bad, I steer clear because it's too emotional.
just can't invest yourself
No.
into, and then be let down. If you're excited for the weather.
Exactly.
And then,
I had to cut myself off from the Weather Channel.
You're avoiding, what is it? The tropes, the ups and downs of
the emotions. You know? I want to focus on what we've got. So every day's a surprise.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But today's a wonderful day.
This is a little bit of serendipity. I would say.
Lovely.
Yeah, man.
Talk to me about where are you from?
I am from Raleigh, North Carolina. I was born and raised there, and then I went a whole 30 miles down the road to go to college at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill.
Okay.
And then, after venturing out so far away from my friends and family, came back to Raleigh and living there now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
All right. How many years out of school are you?
I'm 2 years out of school now, which
you're a young feller in my book.
I'm with you, but it's funny. I actually went back to school a couple of weekends ago for a basketball game, and it was the first time that it wasn't just like viscerally painful for me to be back, because it didn't feel like, oh, I should be here too. Like I was able to be a little bit more nostalgic and, oh man, I had a great time. Like that first year out of school was really tough, just in terms of going back, because seeing a lot of faces that I had known for a long time, and they're still very much a part of the culture and the school, and then I'm a visitor at that point. And it was weird because it was my life for 4 years.
I remember that feeling as well when I went to school in Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
And I went back for a show. I was an artist. Anyway, I went back for a show, and it was all the same except everything was different.
Okay.
Like all the your friends are gone, everyone's gone, and it's like new kids have taken your spot, and this is where you used to hang out, but now it's like, so it's funny how.
Well, and it's bizarre, because then I left Raleigh and came back, and it's sort of what you're saying. It's everything is the same except for it's different. Like new buildings are shooting up, and like this used to be that, and now it's completely different. But I guess it's part of it, and that's one of the things that I'm kind of struck by here in DC is seeing the very clearly historical buildings, and then how they kind of mix with these new high rises that are coming up. What it kind of reminds me of? Have you ever been to London?
Yeah.
So London, I think, is really similar in that way, where you've got these buildings that are obviously much older than Washington D.C., but you've got those buildings, and then you've got the big egg that's in downtown London. And it's just a really weird combination.
The pickle thing?
Yeah. And it's just so different from like a city like Paris,
Right.
And I guess since I'm in DC, I'm thinking through the
major cities.
Yeah, the major cities like that. But Paris is so different because you've got like the metropolitan area that's all in one place, and it's completely separate from where all of the stuff really from French history is, and so I'm struck by that kind of stuff. But that's one of the reasons I was so excited to come up here. Was I don't get to spend much time in cities like DC, and so getting to drink it all in, and staying down on Pennsylvania Avenue. I actually went up, and for the speech that was being given yesterday, after the speech happened, I went up to the terrace at my apartment and watched the stairs of Capitol Hill and just watched the chaos ensue. That was, I know that for the people around here, that happens every week.
Well, that's the kind of thing, because I grew up here. It's just like, oh yeah, there it is, like another one, but it's interesting to see through a fresh pair of eyes when.
Yeah, for sure. And I was so taken aback, seeing the motorcade.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's it right there. And to the folks here in DC, it's probably like, damn, you know, I'm not going to be able to make this light because the motorcade's got to come through.
That's
know?
exactly it. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. So we're coming around the block here. Man. You got any anything you want to get out there? Anything you want to say? Anything else?
You know, if I had to get something out there, I think maybe just trying to find some optimism in some of the stuff recently. I know it's been pretty divisive and there've been a lot of issues, but on a beautiful day like today, you know, kind of gives you a little bit of hope that maybe we're all taking a step in the right direction, at least, you know. Yeah. Fingers crossed on that. Fingers crossed. Meeting cool new people and having great conversations, and again, on a beautiful day, there's nothing much better than that, you know.
Sounds perfect. All right, man. I want to thank you.
Thank you. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, absolutely.
Say bye to the camera.
See y'all later. It was a lot of fun, and you know, can't wait to see this out in the social media universe.
You'll be tagged soon.
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.